Now that Manchester United are back in the Champions League, it has been confirmed and it is official. The question is, what next? I know this is the same question many people are asking, that what next are Manchester United going to do to get back to their best and to get back to the glory days. We know Manchester United are one of the best sides in the world. They are one of the best clubs in the world. They have won Champions League about 3 times. They have won the World Cup. They have won the Premier League about 20 times. In fact, as a matter of fact, they're the biggest in England. Okay, fine with Liverpool, but in the recent years, Manchester United are the biggest in England. And I believe the question of what next is the same question many people are asking. And we all know that the Champions League football is the highest stage of club football. So many players want to play in the Champions League, knowing fully well that it's the highest level of club football. Manchester United qualifying for the Champions League would enable them to bring in more players, to attract players. They can actually talk to any players right now that they want to sign. And looking at the club standard, looking at what the club represents as one of the biggest in the world, I know so many players want to play for Manchester United right now. And their priority coming to this season or towards this end of the season is to get a replacement for their defensive midfielder, Casemiro. Casemiro is said to leave at the end of the season, the summer. And the question is, who is going to replace Casemiro? Of course, this is the only position many people are aware of. But for me, I know there are a lot of positions Manchester United needs to improve, especially watching the Liverpool game and some other games that Manchester United have played this season. Manchester United needs to strengthen their squad so well that they can do well in the Champions League coming next season, and they can have that squad depth to actually compete with the big clubs in the world when they play in the Champions League. So for me, number one position that I believe Manchester United should strengthen is the goalkeeping position. Lames has been a very, very good upgrade to Onana. Onana has made so many errors that led to go while he was at Manchester United. He has done a lot of harm than good for Manchester United. Gave the ball away so many times. Some basic save that you should do, you will not do. And when he even tries to come out to clear the ball, he fails at it so many times and he led to go. In fact, there was a time I was watching Manchester United versus, I have forgotten the club. Onana committed a foul that led to penalty and they scored the goal. He was trying to clear the ball and he punched the opponent's head and it resulted to a penalty and they scored the goal. So Onana has done a lot of harm than good, but Lamens has been a very, very good upgrade to Onana. I know many people will agree with me. I know Lamens is not Donnarumma. Lamens is not even Emiliano Martinez of Aston Villa. Lamens is not Casillas. Lamens is not the best in the world. But as far as I'm concerned, he has only done one error that led to go, and which was yesterday against Liverpool. But I believe he's still young. Many goalkeepers start to do well in their 30s, likes of Edwin van der Sar, Casillas, and so many good goalkeepers. So, number one position that Manchester United needs to upgrade or strengthen is the goalkeeping position, which is to get a new elite goalkeeper. Then Lames can now come as the second choice because he has been good. Manchester United needs to also reward him. He has been very, very fantastic. And number two position for me is the right back. I know Dalot and Mazraoui are playing in this position and they have been fantastic actually. Dalot is average, of course we all know, but Manchester United needs to get a better right back. Considering their standard, I believe Dalo cannot come as the second choice. Manchester United needs to get a new right back. If they know they can't play Mazraoui, they should just sell him off and get a new elite right back. For the centre back, and Manchester United should just sell, delete, and even Martinez. I know Martinez has been one of their best players, and I feel they should sell Martinez because Martinez is kind of injury prone, and the aggressiveness on the ball is actually costing the team a lot. He has been out. He came back from injury, and right now he's suspended for. I know it's an unfortunate incident, but he is very aggressive on the ball. We all know, but of course, he's the best when it comes to the playing passes and defending. He has been the best. So, but it's been a challenging time for him. And for Delete is also injury prone, kind of. But Manchester United needs to get a new centre back. Manchester United needs to get a new centre back that could actually pair with Maguire, because Maguire has signed a new contract and looking like he's going to be there to the end of the season, from next season going forward. And then for the left back position, I know Manchester United have so many options there. Dego Leon, Patrick Doku, and Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw is the first choice, but coming into next season, I feel they should use more of Patrick Doku. I don't really think they should get a new right left back. Doku has been fantastic before he was injured, but I believe they should get a new left back. Then we can talk of maybe Luke Shaw can now rest. And the next position for me that I feel Manchester United should strengthen is the defensive midfield. I know Casemiro has been very outstanding, and so many people are very favorite for this position. Anderson of Nottingham Forest, Baleba of Brighton, and so many other players are favorite for this position. And this is Manchester United. I know so many players want to play for Manchester United now, especially that they are in the Champions League. I know it's going to be a very interesting days ahead of getting a new defensive midfielder. Yesterday's game against Liverpool showed clearly that Manchester United needs a new defensive midfielder, and Casemiro has really tried. He has done so well this season. He has won many points for Manchester United, I know. And the next position is the number 8, the central midfielder. Mino has been very outstanding. He has been fantastic. He signed a new long-term contract at Manchester United now, and I believe it's going to be very important to Manchester United team going forward. But I know they should get a new centre midfielder that can actually assist Kobe Mino, and Kobe Mino could also play alongside him. So it depends on the kind of coach they are going to get. I'm going to talk about the coach in my next video. So do well to stay around and check the next video. And the next position for me that I feel and I believe Manchester United should strengthen is the number 9. Sesko has been fantastic. 11 goals in the Premier League season and 12 goals in all competition. He scored another goal in one other competition. I think Carling Cup. But I believe Manchester United should get a new number 9. Osimhen is there for the taking. Osimhen is there. He can assist. Sesko should actually be learning under a new striker, considering the club standard. He should be learning. So I believe they should get a new number 9. Sesko is still young. So and Odilon has been loaned, but I believe they will sell off Odilon. And the next position for me is the right wing. The right wing has been a very challenging position for Manchester United. Ahmad in the team, current Manchester United team, as Ahmad is the only player that can, I know confidently, that can take on a player that can dribble. He's very good on the ball, but he has had a lot of issues in the recent games, the bad form and all of those things. He has not been scoring, especially after the African Nations Cup. I don't think he has scored 5 goals this season. He has really been poor. And another player that plays in that position is Mbeumo. Mbeumo has also been poor. Lately, he has been poor. Of course, he started off very well, but right now, it's looking like nah. So they should, I know maybe they are going to get a new coach, but they should improve on these players. They might not necessarily get a new right winger, but improve these players. That is where a new coach now comes in. He needs to manage this player well, tell them what to do. The two players can actually provide the options. They are pacey and they know how to play the ball so well. Mbeumo has also been fantastic throughout the season. And the next and the final position for me is the left wing right now. Kwa has been fantastic. In fact, he has been so fantastic lately. Though he started poorly, he was not scoring when the season started, but he's now one of the most important players for Manchester United. So they should actually try to get a new left winger for Manchester United. Kwa is not directly a winger. He played inside out, but they need to get a new left winger for Manchester United coming into next season. You will notice that I didn't mention about the number 10 position, where I know that Manchester United have so many options there. Kwa can play as a number 10, Bruno Fernandes can play as a number 10, Zexi can play as a number 10, Martin Mount can also play as a number 10. So they have so many options there, but the problem is who is going to fit in that Bruno Fernandes' shoe. Knowing fully well that the best players for Manchester United this season, they are all in their 30s. Talking about Harry Maguire, talking about Luke Shaw, talking about Casemiro, talking about Bruno Fernandes. They are all in their 30s. So they need to get players to actually start developing and start filling in these shoes for Manchester United. Even if Bruno and we know Bruno will not play till the end of his life at Manchester United. So they need to start getting players that can actually learn under Bruno. And the time is now. This is the time to build a new squad for Manchester United. So these are the positions that I feel Manchester United should strengthen coming into next season. I know It's going to be very, very interesting days ahead for Manchester United. They are now into the Champions League, and it's very, very amazing to see. So right now, before the market open, Manchester United should make their researches on getting maybe a new coach if they want to. Of course, I'm going to talk about that in my next video, but most especially get all these players. So right now, they need about 5, 6 players to make sure that the club is up to the standard again. Because Champions League football is very, very demanding, not the kind of chance that Dalo see yesterday. Rama gave him and then he played it away. You don't miss those chances in the Champions League. And for Ahmad too, Ahmad also missed an open net. So all those chances, you need clinical and important players to be in those positions. And this is why I feel and I believe Manchester United should get all these players and start building their team again. We are going to see what is going to happen. Do well to like, share, subscribe, and follow. Let's up.